Welcome to the channel, everybody. As we have a disturbing video for you guys talking about excessive force and police accountability. A police sergeant who turned against one of his own simply for stepping up to keep him from uncalled for and unnecessary behavior towards a suspect. This type of behavior is completely out of line and unacceptable for pretty much everyone, let alone an officer of the law. That man is Christopher Pulis. Now, to those of you not familiar with this case, this all occurred on November 19, 2021, according to the bodycam footage provided. Officers had responded to a domestic violence call. They end up arresting the male of the dispute. Bodycam footage starts when police has the male in handcuffs attempting to place him in the patrol car, where the male is passively resisting to sit in the car. That is when Sergeant Pulis arrives and does this.
On my wrist, I can't move. So let go. So what you said is moving. So just get in the car. Alright, just get in the car.
No, he doesn't want in the car. Get in the car. Get in the car. All right, I'm getting in. Get your feet in. What's up? Hey, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. You want to play games? You're playing with the wrong mother. What you gotta do, man? You gonna mace me? Look at me, mother. You want to play games? You ever get disrespectful with my officers? I will remove your soul from your body.
One thing too in this situation is that after the suspect started to comply and slide into the patrol car on his own, that is when Sergeant Pulis pushed his way through his officers with his pepper spray in hand to scream, threaten, and belittle this man.
Look at me, mother. You want to play games? You ever get disrespectful with my officers? I will remove your soul from your body. Do what you gotta do. Don't ever touch me again.
Sir.
Get the off me.
Sir. Just let it be.
We clear?
Yes, sir.
And I'll see you in about 5 minutes.
Can you stop pulling the handcuffs from my wrist?
Hold it, we'll fix something on
I'm acting like I'm running somewhere. I'm right here. Miss, can you stop pulling the handcuffs on my wrist? God, you don't listen. You're not stronger than me, miss. I'm letting you know that.
Alright, let's go. We're gonna take a seat.
Watch your head getting into the car.
Miss, can you stop
Just-
pulling the cuffs?
Just get in the car and you'll be fine.
Get in the car. Get in the car. Put in the cuffs on my wrist. Once you get in the car, she'll let go. So what you said it's pulling?
So just get in the car.
She's gonna break my wrist.
Alright, just get in the car.
Can y'all just tell her to stop?
Okay, get in the car. That's
Get
it.
in the car.
Just get in the car.
All right, I'm getting in.
Get your feet in. Hey, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. You want to play games? You're playing with the wrong mother.
You gonna mace me?
Look at me.
Then a female officer steps up to do the right thing by pulling the obviously out-of-line sergeant by the belt away from a handcuffed and at this point compliant suspect. And he does this.
Just let it be.
I don't understand that.
We clear?
Yes, sir.
And I'll see you in about 5 minutes.
Police puts his hands on her neck, pushing her against another patrol car, and the other officers said or did nothing. I'll be discussing that further in the video. This is the point where Sergeant Pulis' life turned upside down. As soon as this bodycam footage was released to the public, it made headlines on mainstream media, both local and national, and it was highlighted multiple different channels on YouTube as well. Sunrise Police Department initiated an internal investigation against the sergeant. Now, I don't know what all the investigation exposed on this, but one thing I did find was that according to WSVN.com, that the sergeant sent a group text to other officers involved less than 2 hours after the incident. The text reads, "All it is important not to air our dirty laundry to any officers that are not on this platoon, as it is none of their business," and in a sworn statement, one officer said about the message that he felt it was a cover-up. After they discovered this group message, they immediately placed the sergeant on administrative leave pending the internal investigation, in which 8 months later, He was finally arrested by the Broward County Sheriff's Office with a total of 4 charges, including 1-count battery of a law enforcement officer, tampering with evidence, assault on law enforcement officer, and an assault on a citizen. After being booked into the Broward County Jail, he pled not guilty to all charges and bonded out. Here is a clip of Sergeant Police leaving the jail after posting bond, running from news cameras, and driving away. I'm not sure if he was ever found guilty or spent any time in prison, but after some research, I did find that he eventually retired November 4, 2022.
The video ends with the sergeant telling the officers on scene to shut off their body cameras.
Everybody turn off their cameras.
Sergeant Police tells all of his team to shut off their body cameras. Now, what are my thoughts on this situation? In my opinion, it really doesn't matter why they arrested and placed the suspect in the back of that patrol car. We don't actually get to see the body cam footage of the original arrest in the first place. But the important thing here is that Sergeant Police ended up unhinged and out of control when he choked and pushed his officer. His behavior and actions were completely unacceptable. I will say this, I believe that the female officer that stepped up did what she felt was right. But what makes me mad in this situation is that not one of those other officers said or did a thing. I feel that they were all derelict in their duty, as it shows they would not protect and serve their own, let alone the public, including suspects. If the female officer hadn't intervened, I feel that the sergeant might have escalated with that suspect much further. We need more officers and deputies to step up like Officer Stevens and honor the oath they swore to when they took this job and learn and honor the Constitution. Thanks for watching. What are all of your thoughts on this? I would love to know what you think in the comments down below. Getting better one officer at a time.